Are you responsible for business development for a company in the building services industry? Are you looking to fill your project pipeline, attract talent, or just get a little bit louder in front of those who are going to give you opportunities to scale and grow? I'm Rusty George, and I have a couple of tips and insights about how you can start thinking a little bit more strategically to better promote yourself and become what I call a louder builder. Well, the good news is we're not selling hamburgers or energy drinks or anything that requires really complicated and expensive advertising campaigns. And the big question is what does marketing really look like for B2B companies like construction or engineering or pavers, roofers, fabricators? We all know that business development in the B2B space is pretty much scouring RFP databases and finding the right kind of opportunities to then spend hours, days, weeks filling out proposals and estimates and trying to figure out what everybody else is pricing so you can hopefully hit that sweet spot that lands you the interview, and if the song and dance and the chemistry is just right, you end up getting awarded the project, which, to no offense to anybody that operates in the public bid space, seems like a very exhausting and inefficient way to spend your new biz time. And then you have about 20% of the time where you're relying on referrals from your network of business contacts that you've spent a career developing, but how much longer are they going to be in the space before they transition out and get replaced by younger people who have no idea that you exist in the first place? And then there's that golden 5% where, out of the blue, when you least expect it, you get a phone call or an email from a qualified prospect that wants to start a business relationship with you based solely on your team's reputation of doing great work. Now that's called brand awareness, and marketing technically should be expanding and capitalizing on that 5% so you get more opportunities and invitations to come in through the side door, so you're not relying so heavily on that cattle call RFP process that is kind of a race to the bottom. The first step in thinking more strategically about better promoting yourself is understanding your audience, who are categorized into 3 different sections. And that is those who are going to give you work, like GCs or procurement managers or developers, those who are going to actually work on the work, like prospective superintendents or project managers, drivers or skilled laborers who aren't necessarily falling out of trees these days, and then the most overlooked audience, and that is your own team. Each audience comes to you with a different set of needs, but they all share the same trait. We all share the same trait. No matter how much we'd like to think that we base our decisions on objective analysis and data and rationale, we are all intuitive beings. And the companies that are going to win our attention and our commitment and our trust are going to be those that can speak to us and speak to our needs on a gut human level. I recommend that you sit down with your team and discuss and determine what is it about your company that truly stands you apart from the sea of competition. We all know what you do, but why do you do it, and why should they care? Whether or not it's granting a $25 million project to you or deciding that your company is where they want to spend the next phase of their career. What is it about your company that stands you apart, that differentiates you, and provides just that much more value in the eyes of their audience? And then we have a little fun with our clients during this point in the process where we go up to the whiteboard and we write in big, bold letters, customer service, and then we cross it off. And then we say start from there, because everybody says that it's their attention to their clients that makes them so unique. But if everybody says it, it doesn't really make you different. But peel back that onion, and what really defines customer service for your particular company? Is it that you specialize in tilt-up construction, therefore you can anticipate and mitigate the peaks and the valleys of the process, making it that much more comfortable for your clients? Is it that you only work with environmentally sustainable materials, therefore your clients will be that much more proud of the end product? Or is it because you take care of your team, which we hear a lot, but what really defines taking care of your team, and what's behind that? Is it that your industry experience tells you that healthier, happier team members who are less distracted and less disgruntled end up resulting in a much higher quality product that you might or might not be known for? Now you start getting it, that those start sounding like good differentiating positions, a purpose behind your company, and a platform that you can build your communications on. Next, understand, stop denying, and respect the fact that the building industry, just like all the other industries, is evolving, and those in it are getting younger and more digitally savvy all the time, and less dependent on networking and who you know. Research shows that your prospects will have likely traveled up to 80 to 85% of their qualifying journey online before they've even decided who they're going to engage with or not to engage with. Take a step back and take a long, hard look at the way that you promote yourself. Does it actually project your future-focused and innovative vision that your team is trying to show for your company? Or does it show a company a little long in the tooth? Here are a couple of examples of famous corporations and their logos from decades past. And when they were released, they were considered to be innovative, modern, and really cutting edge. But imagine had they not taken the time to evolve their image in order to stay up with the trends and the preferences of their audiences. Likewise, it doesn't matter how innovative your team, your technology, equipment, and processes might be, an outdated image might be betraying you of the opportunity to start a conversation before you've even had a chance to begin. There's many more tactics for us to talk about, and that will come later. But I want to leave you with this. The building industry has been always notorious for lagging behind the times as far as self-promotion goes, from a company-to-company level to the industry as a whole. However, your competitors have already begun that journey to try to reinvent themselves in order to stay up and stay relevant. How are you keeping up? I am Rusty George, and I wish you the best as you start thinking more strategically about better promoting yourself, refining your image, smartening your marketing, and ultimately becoming a louder builder.